What's up, family? Today I wanted to make a video based on better decision making. So Nowadays you look around and you kind of wonder how you got where you are, and most of the time you can kind of boil it all down to the decisions that you made quite some time ago. That kind of set the foundation for where you currently are now. Just to give an example, what I noticed is that when we are young, as children, the only real decision making that you really taught is good or bad. You know, you kind of leave everything else up to the adults to figure out. You're taught that, if you do bad things, you end up going to prison, and the police will get you. And As you get a little older and go into adolescence to teenage years, you start to figure out, interpersonal relationships with, classmates and whatnot. And you go, you know what? There are people that make different types of decisions and they affect me and they make me feel this type of way. So as you explore emotions, you start to realize that how your decisions affect other people because of how other people's decisions affect you. So throughout that, you have a little bit of growth. And then as you get older and you get out of school, and you start going to work and dealing with people from all over the place who are from different walks of life and different cultures. And you meet these people in an abundance, and you start to make different types of decisions that kind of protect yourself. So, for the sake of self preservation, for you, if you have children, your family, your close friends, you start to make decisions based on how you want to feel. So just from youth all the way to where we are now, our decision making has grown and it's been affected by everything that's made us feel a certain way. So throughout this development, we kind of begin to lose sense of decision making on behalf of ourselves. And there's nothing, wrong with that. It's just that it takes some evaluation, because you went from making decisions from affecting other people to affecting yourself to affecting other people to affecting yourself, and now it's to a point where your decision making is almost non-existent because you're just living by habit. So you wake up, you go to work, you come home, you work out, you go to sleep, you eat. There isn't really any more change. The difference between younger years and now is that your environment was constantly changing because you had different age groups that you went to school with. You had different schools that you changed every 4 to 8 years. Even changing jobs. But as you get older, it gets to a point where you're not really moving around jobs. You're trying to stay in the same spot so that way you can save up for retirement, meaning that your environment isn't changing much. So you don't have any growth anymore. At least it's not, forced on you. Now growth has to be self-imposed. So you kind of have to sit down and go, well, let me evaluate the good, the bad, the world, myself, other people, and see where my standards are, you know? So as you start to make these decisions, you start to go, okay, well, the same way when I was younger, I chose to do good things instead of bad things. When I go out to eat, let me choose something healthier instead of the thing that I know I shouldn't be eating. Or, well, I don't really have time to cook, even though I know that's a better decision. So when I go to this fast food restaurant, let me just choose to eat, the thing with lesser calories, or the thing that isn't fried, or the thing that doesn't have as much bread, or going to make me be non-productive when I get home. So we have to start evaluating from the food to relationships. Hey, I'm not going to go out every weekend with my friends. I need to make decision to save some money because I have goals that I'm working towards. So that's almost the only way to grow now, is that we have to set our own goals, because we no longer have the goal of graduating kindergarten or fourth grade to eighth grade to high school to college. So now you have to have self-imposed goals. You have to sit and make short term, mid, and long term and work towards them. So it can be saving up a certain amount of money, losing a certain amount of weight, just being overall healthier, being a happier person, getting out of the house more, spending more time with your children. It could be anything. Just have to make better decisions. So hopefully you all like this video. Leave a comment, subscribe, let me know what you think. Make better decisions.